right before we get to our guest, of course, we do our reading for the day. And today is going to be yet another scintillating version that we're having. The story we're going to hear is titled Salt from My Father's River. Salt from my father's river. I thought salt was from the sea, though. This is an interesting one. It's from a collection of contemporary African short stories. And introducing our reader for this afternoon, Kimberly Frimpong. Kimberly, a very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you too. How are you?
I'm very well. I like the fact that you're taking the initiative. You're almost interviewing me already. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Butterflies in the stomach? Any anxiety in there?
Yes.
You did share with me this was your first radio interview.
Yes.
Let's kick the nerves out, yeah? Let's have fun.
Okay.
Great. So we're looking forward to your story this afternoon. What made you put together the story?
Well, salt was it was something that just came off head. It was like a memory of something that happened at home. I remember I was cooking and a salt spilled. I spilled salt. And
I see.
Yes, and my sister said it was good luck, and I said no, it doesn't mean good luck, it means bad luck.
Right.
Yes. So I went to research it that if you spill salt, what does it mean?
Right.
And they said it was bad luck to spill salt. So if you spill it, you have to throw some over your left shoulder to spite the devil.
Well, I've heard a number of things.
Yes.
This one isn't new, but I didn't know it had caught up with you as well. So the collection is My Father's River, and the story in perspective is Salt by Kimberly Frimpong. Well, Kimberly, take it away and let's spice up our lives with some of your salt.
Yes. Thank you. Salt. Lightning flashes in the sky, leaving an ominous feeling in its wake. Evening covered the expanse of the earth, the stars winking in and out of sight. Below the moonless night stands a green roof house in the Anglo land of Keta, a place famous for its white sandy beaches and serene sapphire seas that spit blue whales out of its mouth onto the earth to breathe their last. This is where our story is told. Your elbow knocks over salt. Your white substance spills like sand grains heaping every second. Oh no, Mrs. Covey. The salt spilled. Quick, throw some over your left shoulder. You look down with a bored expression. It's just salt. The wrinkled house help shakes her great head. It's a bad omen. You huff. You are a bad omen for saying that, Aya. Strutting away from the spilled salt, your back flip-flops tap against the white paper towels, bending at your waist. You open the fridge and bring out a bottle of water. You drink. Aya's face folds with worry. You should have thrown a pinch of salt over your shoulder to spite the devil. The water, which had barely made it down your passageway, comes out in the spray, a splatter on the wall. Your body reeks loud laughter. Never had you laughed such a laugh. Your ribs hurt and your stomach cramps. Stop, Aya. Your gleeful moment comes to a halt when it's greeted with Aya's unimpressed face. Ah, Aya. You know I can't be happy till I know for sure Kafu is home safe. He'll be fine, Aya replies. You look down. You tap your nails against the sink, then look at the heaped spilled salt. Kafu was in the Ghana army and had been away 3 years, deployed to South Sudan to help with the ongoing war. Day and night she prayed. The letters he sent hold promise that he'll return soon and safe. You cling to every letter like a lifeline. Every letter from Kafui is your will to go on. You look to Aya with an upturned lip. As compensation, I will clean up the salt. You are ready to pick up the broom adjacent to the sink. Mrs. Covey, throw no more nonsense about salt and bad omens, Aya. You scold the old maid as you would a child. I am waiting for Kafui. With that utterance, a knock is heard. You lock eyes with the maid and then rush to the door, straightening your clothes with each jog. Hand on the handle, the door opens. There, a strange guest, a young man in uniform, stands at your door. His face is fraught. This is enough to incite terror within you. When he takes off his hat, you crumble. You remember nothing. Time whirls you away like a leaf. It lands you where the air is cold. the atmosphere is glam. You sit still like a statue, holding your breath. The start of the engine doesn't avert your eyes. You stare at the gravestone until it changes into an imperceptible dot. The end.
And that is the beautiful piece by Kimberly Frimpong, calling this one Salt. It's from the collection My Father's a River, a collection of contemporary African short stories. Let me ask you this very quick one, Kimberly.
Yes.
Are you superstitious?
Yes, very.
Very.
Yes.
So, in our part of the world, if you were going somewhere and a spider crossed your path, or if you started driving and a praying mantis smashed against your screen, you would have to turn back and all. Do you believe in all of those?
Yeah, I believe that the universe sends us signs
Right.
that we should be very attentive to. We have to pay attention
Right.
to what's happening around us, because anything. I'm very superstitious about ghosts and signs and symbols.
Right.
Yeah, if I see a butterfly or if of any color, if it's white, I know maybe a loved one or a dead person is following me.
Right.
Yes, if I see a yellow butterfly, I know that something great is going to happen in my life.
Right.
If I see an orange butterfly, I know that maybe I'll make a new friend or an old friend will come back to me.
I don't know whether you've heard of this, but I grew up being told that if you were eating and you spilled a morsel, it likely was because some dead ancestor, wanted some of the food and all of that. Have you ever been told that?
No,
Especially
I've
if it was the person's favorite food or favorite dish.
Okay.
So pretty interesting. For me, I think it's finding the balance between, all of these and reality, putting them
Yes.
side by side.
Yeah.
Else, sometimes you might, your life might be consumed by some of these things. But what would you say is the lesson that we can glean from your story, Salt?
Well, my lesson is we should expect the unexpected, because
Right.
yeah, there are some things that we know are going to happen, but we don't want to believe in it, but we have to expect it that it's going to happen. So this lady, her husband was in the army. She didn't want to believe that he will maybe die at war, but she had to accept the fact that it's a 50-50 chance that he might come back or he might not come back.
Right.
Yeah, so we should expect the unexpected.
Expect the unexpected. Kimberly Frimpong with Salt. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for
Thank
joining us
you.
this afternoon.
Thank you.
And do have a wonderful day.
Thank you.